Hello, this is the Tradesight Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Tuesday, August 2nd, 2016. Here's a look at the ES front-month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the S&P in futures form, the proper way to look at the market. And you can see these last 2 weeks now have been very, very flat. Monday was no different. Not much to talk about. We'll just go through the indices here. So crude oil gained 10 cents back up to $40.15. That's still down quite a bit off the highs. Gold up $2.90, heading back towards the highs. The S&P ended up closing down $2.76, so pretty much flat. NDX was stronger, obviously. It's a new closing high on the NDX for the last 12 months at 4756.04. Stocks up a point. That's obviously not very interesting. Biotech's up 50. Breakout on the biotechs. Woohoo! The VIX did climb anyways, up 57 cents to a measly $12.44. Trend got a high reading at 1.52, so that brings the 10-day moving average up to 1.13, which doesn't really help us. Nasdaq volume started the week lower than all of last week, with all the earnings kind of gone and out of the way. 1.7 billion shares, not a very exciting day. You'll look at the intraday action in a moment. Advanced decline ratio. I'm sorry. The advanced decline ratio on the Nasdaq -28. That means there were 28 more stocks down than up on the Nasdaq, and -538 on the New York. What was not down were the big tech stocks. Google up $9.60. New closing high of all time for Google. Apple up $1.84, making its way back up as well. Amazon up $8.93, new high there. Netflix up $3.12. All right, let's take a look at the 5-minute chart of the ES so we can see the last 2 days. And as you can see, not very exciting. So the ES gapped down a little bit, pushed lower, climbed back up to fill the gap, and a little bit more than that. We got a 9-bar startup completed right at the high there. Then there was kind of a rollover right ahead of lunch, and then the rest of the day was just a complete buzzkill, nothing going on. Nasdaq side was much stronger, opened flat and then pushed up early, making those new highs, pulled back a little bit but didn't make lows over lunch, and then just deadline flat after that. So, it was not a very interesting day in the markets, obviously. Our opening range plays worked in futures. A couple stock ideas. Rich had a nice Apple call in the afternoon. That type of stuff, but overall it was not one of the more interesting days that we can get. In terms of economic data on Tuesday, we've got personal income and spending and core PCE prices an hour before the bell. We've got auto and truck sales at 2 p.m. Eastern time. None of that's very interesting. The big numbers all come out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's a back of the week stacked event. So that's about it. Nothing else to look at. We'll just be doing our regular scans, posting our report here in a bit, and charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Tuesday.